Hello, I'm Ms. Grace, and for this week's video we decided to focus it on Winter Wonderland, as you can tell from my background. And I chose to talk about a very special animal that loves to thrive in the cold. I don't know if you guys can guess already from the picture I have there, but it will be penguins, as you can see. We will be teaching you basically what these little guys are up to and what basic information about them. So let's get started, shall we? So first thing is that there are actually 17 species of penguins out there, which I didn't even know, and most of them live in the southern hemisphere, but they do not live solely in Antarctica, which I thought they did, but apparently they didn't. They live near Antarctica in those countries like South America or Africa or any other country that's located near Antarctica, but in the southern hemisphere, obviously, not like in the northern hemisphere where we live. They won't thrive there. But up next, I'm going to be showing you a picture of a map of where these penguins are located. So, yeah. Up next, I'm going to be showing you 8 pictures of the 8 penguins that live in the Antarctica or around the Antarctica. I will not mention penguins that live in South America, in Africa, in the Galapagos Island, in Madagascar, or anything. Just for time's sake, but also because I want to focus on those that actually just live in the Antarctica. And I want you guys to notice that this guy, the basic black and white, penguin with the little orange beak and everything, minus the scarf, they all don't look the same though. So try to see that the differences in between all these 8 penguins is. Now that you saw the differences in all those penguins, I bet you that you saw a very some very funny looking ones, especially the last 2, I think. But now I'm gonna actually be focusing on one of those penguins. It will be called the emperor penguin because mostly that is actually the largest penguin from the Antarctica. So I will be talking about the emperor penguin. So the emperor penguins, a few things about them is that they are the largest, as I mentioned before, so they can reach up to 48 inches tall and they can weigh 49 to 99 pounds, so that's pretty huge, right? They only live in Antarctica, so they don't like migrate to other countries. Basically, they just stay in that area. They like to eat crustaceans, fish, squid, sounds yummy. They also, in the wild, they can live up to 15 to 20 years, that's pretty much it. They are also the only birds that can dive deep and for the longer periods of time underwater. So up to 18 minutes they can handle 18 minutes, as well as to go deep as 700 feet actually, and that is a lot. So that's really amazing. And they are actually the only penguins that are able to breed during the winter. So the baby emperor little chicks, that's what they're called, they are usually born at the end of July, in the middle of August. That's the time they're born. And usually once January hits, they are independent from their parents once January hits, so it takes a couple of months. The females usually lay the eggs, and then the males take care of the babies to protect them and keep them warm. And the female actually goes out to the sea to feed, so for that whole time the males are taking care of the babies, and it usually takes around 9 weeks. So yeah, they are basically fasting, meaning that they don't eat, so they do lose a little bit of their body fat weight, but that's because they're taking care of their babies. So usually around the end of August, the middle of August, is when the females come back to help out the males. and then that's when the males leave to sea to feed, because they're after 9 weeks they're really hungry, right? And then once they feed, then they come back with the females to all be together and help each other out on that one. So once the ice starts breaking between December and January, that's when they slowly start heading out to sea, because they're able to, because it's now the sea, there's no more ice. And that's, like I mentioned before, that's when the little chicks become independent from their parents. So yeah, that's basically what they do in their lives. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about the winter wonderland animal, the penguin. And I hope you guys learned a lot about this creature, this very amazing, magnificent creature. And yeah, so hope you have fun learning. Bye.